Kelli says it happens. And she says they're going to beam up big bucks from this enterprise. Movie reviewer and turned Trekkie, Kelli Gillespie, here to talk about the star power behind Star Trek. And we have to tell our viewers, growing up, you really didn't see it, know much about it, and you were able to see this, you know, kind of differently than a lot of people that grew up with the generation.
Absolutely. I mean, I have a brother, so I was familiar with, of course, William Shatner and Leonard Nimoy and the icons associated with these roles, but not the story very much at all. So that's why I thought this was so great. If you're a fan or if you're going to experience this for the first time, this is the Star Trek for you. It's a chronicle that starts in the early days, so we're taking it way back to Kirk and his fellow USS Enterprise crew members and how they developed. The movie is stunning, you guys. It's smart, it's sprinkled with humor, and I got the chance to sit down with Karl and Zoe Saldana.
I may throw up on you.
Yeah, I think these things are pretty safe.
Don't pander to me, kid. One tiny crack in the hull and our blood boils in 13 seconds.
When was it real for you, the two of you? When was the moment that you thought, oh my gosh, you know, I'm part of Star Trek?
Probably for me it was when I was driving away from the screen test and I had a very good indication that it was going to happen, and then an hour later getting the call, you're in, and for me that was like I just couldn't quite believe it. It took a long time to land.
So coming in and playing these characters, I mean, I loved Bones because he played that line so well of the negative and kind of sarcastic, but then had a lot of the same feelings that I had about things and very lovable too. How did you make him your own?
Well, really, the challenge for me was, as a long-term fan, I wanted to see a little bit of continuity between the Bones that I knew and grew up and loved and the younger version that I get to portray. So for really, it was about sort of identifying the very essence of what that character was, and to me it was twofold. On the surface, he is this irascible and cantankerous and often downright grumpy doctor with the most appalling bedside manner. But beneath that, he has a heart of gold, and he's the most passionate man and the most altruistic and loyal and dedicated friend that you could possibly have. And it's just such a gift as an actor when you have a character that does the complete opposite to what he says.
Your character was so great, especially for women. I mean, I love that she was strong and she was smart and she negotiated her way into kind of getting what she wanted. And even when Star Trek was first launched, that was true for the character as well, breaking so many different barriers. So being able to embody her, what kind of went through your mind?
What I appreciated the most about the series and also about this Star Trek was the fact that it was just normal. It wasn't like, okay, we have to let a woman in because if not, we're facing a lawsuit, or you know. It was she was acknowledged for the same reason as Chekhov was acknowledged as Bones, as Sulu. She was capable of doing her job and excel majestically, and she didn't have to dress herself down and hide her female attributes out of fear of having the poor guys lose their concentration. And that gave me so much happiness to be playing a role like that. That wasn't fighting out of rebellion. She was fighting because she was really that good at what she was doing.
Renee, the thing that makes this one so neat, whether you're a longtime fan or whether you're just entering and learning about the franchise, is that J.J. Abrams, fantastic director, and he did this really cool thing. And there's kind of like they're doing on the series Lost now, but there's this time travel element to it, and it kind of you don't know what's going to happen. It kind of breaks the paradigm. So whether you're not sitting there and you say, hey, I know that guy, I saw him in episode 96, so I know he lives. No, you're not really sure because of how it's shifting, it can have a totally different outcome. So it keeps everyone guessing what's going to happen next.
He takes such creative liberties.
Absolutely.
Wow. So it's out today. I know a lot of folks went to midnight showings last night.
Yes. I think it's going to be huge. It's got so much buzz around it. If you're a girl and your husband or boyfriend or brother wants to take you, let them win this one.
Yeah, okay.
It'll be worth it. You'll leave and think, I'm very glad I went saw that.
Pick your battles, ladies.
Pick your battles.
You need
absolutely,
to
absolutely. But I think that it's for everyone, and I'm glad to hear that they announced they're going to do another one.
Wonderful.
Yeah,
Kelli Gillespie, thank you so much. And I think a lot of folks are going to be standing in line seeing the new Star Trek movie tonight.
We might have to get shirts and go down there.
We might have to. And ears.
And ears, yes.
All right, well, coming up, are you...